Hey, welcome back to another episode of Cold Email Teardown, where we analyze your cold emails to grow your business. In today's episode, we're going to break down a cold email sent by an interactive promotions platform. Let's check it out together. So today's email has two goals. Gain insights about what marketing and salespeople think about incentives, and get warm leads by having prospects try one of their gamified promotions. Here's the email. Subject line: Incentivizing Matthew. I see road lighting as a new pool and spa line of business. It might interest you to know that with gamification, one of our clients, an in-ground pool company, reported a 90% reduction in their cost per lead. As co-founder of Be Liked, I have got used to clients reporting how gamification has reduced their costs, saved their time, or is giving their sales agents a big boost. However, until now, we've never researched the gamification effect ourselves. Can you help? Below is a short free question survey which will take a few moments to answer. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, as after hitting submit, we'll immediately send you a link to a fun scratch-off game in which you will receive an Amazon gift card worth up to $50. Matthew, we're offering an incentive of up to $50 simply to complete the survey. Select below to what extent this motivates you. The scale. Thanks for your help, Damien. Read more about Be Liked success stories here. The link. Let's analyze this cold email in detail. The subject line: Incentivizing Matthew. It's personalized, which is good, but it's a bit too vague. Here are some alternatives you can try. Question about incentives, Matthew. What's your opinion on incentives, Matthew? I see road lighting as a new pool and spa line of business. You added personalization, which is good, but it's a bit light, so I would personalize your icebreaker a bit more, like be specific. It might interest you to know that with gamification, one of our clients, an in-ground pool company, reported a 9% reduction in their cost per lead. You mentioned something that could interest them: reducing costs per lead. And you had social proof that is relevant to your prospect's business, which is great. I feel it's a bit too formal, and the transition between your icebreaker and your example is not smooth at all. Try telling the info on their business to what you're saying after. Highlight what's in it for them. As co-founder of Be Liked, I have got used to clients reporting how gamification has reduced their costs, saved their time, or is giving their sales agents a big boost. However, until now, we've never researched the gamification effect ourselves. Can you help? This part is too much focused on yourself and not enough on your prospect. Always assume that your prospect doesn't care about you until they know how you can help them. So always state what's in it for them. Especially with a survey, it can be hard to get replies, as people aren't always willing to take the time to complete them. Below is a short free question survey which will take a few moments to answer. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, as after hitting submit, we'll immediately send you a link to a fun scratch-off game in which you will receive an Amazon gift card worth up to $50. Will take a few moments. It sounds like it's too long to do, as it's a survey and people usually don't have time or don't want to answer. Make it clear it won't take more than X seconds or minutes of their time. Your efforts can make your prospect think it's going to take effort to do what you asked. So I'd remove it and say something like, to thank you for your precious help, blah blah blah. Matthew, we're offering an incentive of up to $50 simply to complete the survey. Select below to what extent this motivates you. The scale. The scale grabs the eye. That's the first thing they're going to see, but to some people it may look like a satisfaction survey that is sent automatically after an online order or something like this. So that could potentially play against you. So you could try to personalize the scale according to your prospect, or add a personalized image that redirects the person to the survey. What I like though is that when you click on the scale, it takes you straight through to the second question and then the third. This is good because it encourages you to reply to the other one. The fact it doesn't redirect you to a link and everything is done in the email makes it easier and faster for the prospect. Thanks for your help, Damien. Read more about Be Liked success stories here. The link. That's something to mention in the follow-up emails. For the first two emails, it's super important to only focus on the recipient, not your own business. And putting in case studies is the equivalent of talking about your business. At that point, the recipient doesn't care. Now, let's see how this email can be improved. Overall, your cold email can be confusing because you have different goals. You're asking for help with your survey, but you're also pitching because you want them to try your product at the end. So because you're trying to do two different things, your email feels a bit odd. What you can do to solve this issue is to A/B test. You can try two different approaches to see what works better, and don't forget to change the subject line accordingly. So here in lemlist, I would just go on my email and click A/B test, and then you just need to write the two versions of your emails. So the first one, I would try a networking approach with a more friendly tone. It would be a non-salesy approach where your goal is to network and level up. For the subject line, you could write something like X ideas for goal, idea for company, resources that can help company name.
A few moments later.
So Here's the new version of the email. Icebreaker. So an example would be, congrats on your expansion with your new pool and spa line of business. I know that you attach importance to delivering the best experience to your customers at Volt. I've discovered that company in the same industry had result with gamification. Have you thought about that for promoting product with Way? Oh, by the way, I've networked with their head of marketing 2 weeks ago and I'd happily share their strategy with you. Signature. So it works because you add an icebreaker that grabs your prospect's attention and show you've done your research. You add social proof, you mention an objective that could interest them, you ask a question to know more about them, you provide value. Overall, you're being friendly and you're just trying to help. The second approach would be a survey approach without pitching. Show your prospects the value proposition of replying to a survey. You could even add some value by sharing a guide to get result with gamification.
2 seconds later.
Here's the email. Icebreaker. I'm gathering the best insights about gamification in business and I'd love your help, even if that's something you haven't tried yet. 1 minute for questions to answer in exchange for a fun scratch-off game worth up to $50 on Amazon. Are you in? Then you can add a personalized image. So in lemlist, you would click on image templates, create blank image, and then here you just have to click like add elements. For your personalized image, you can add a gamification image, then you can add a photo of yourself like here, and then you can add some text. So here you would put like your CTA. PS, I also add a small gift that could be handy for company, the strategy another company used to get result with gamification. Signature. It works because it's short, you show you did research in your icebreaker, you position your prospect as an expert, you mention what's in it for them, you add a personalized image that grabs your prospect's attention, you make the completion of the survey more fun, and you provide value and social proof in your PS. So for this kind of cold email, keep in mind that the targeting needs to be really well done if you want unbiased answers. So this approach would be used as an A/B test to see if people in that target audience respond to incentivized surveys or to networking best. If you want your cold email to be analyzed by our team of experts too, it's simple. Join a Facebook community, the link is in the description, then leave a comment below. Bye!